Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the Mid Level Media channel. Welcome to the Physical Media Report, episode 228. And guys, look, I'm going to be honest. I'm always honest with you guys. As you know, if you watch my live stream that I did the other night, I was getting sick, and it turns out I've got some kind of throat infection. Now, it felt decent enough this morning that I thought I may be able to pull this off, but I'm going to try to get through this as quickly as I possibly can because I don't know how long my throat's actually going to hold up to do this video. I do have some water right here that I'm going to be sipping on. But the news has to be delivered, guys. It has to be delivered. There was stuff that happened, and you guys have to know about it. So before we get into it, though, this is episode 228. Hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, and everything that I talk about in today's video, guys. I feel my voice like this is gonna come off very weird. I'm sorry, guys. But everything that I talk about in today's video that has a pre-order link, and a lot of it does, I will leave down below in the description. So please use those links. They are affiliate links, and they do help support me and the channel if you use those. It's stuff that comes out this week, deals, new stuff available to pre-order. Just use those links down below in the description. Okay, so let's just get right into it, and let's talk about this. This is a rumor, kind of a rumor, but it's also kind of announced and a done deal. But we've got the Zaz collection, Zucker, Abrams, and Zucker. And of course, those are directors that did the Naked Gun movies, Airplane, and Top Secret as well. We're going to be getting a 4K box set of all these movies. Now, we already have a 4K of the Naked Gun that is already available, but Airplane and Top Secret will be new to 4K. And I'll be honest, guys, Top Secret was a movie that I didn't think we were going to get on 4K. I think I've said that before in videos. I love that movie. I didn't think we were going to get it on 4K, but Paramount is giving us that film in 4K. So I'm very excited for that. I don't know if this is going to be the only option. I'm assuming we'll get standalone versions of Airplane and Top Secret, and this is just what was leaked out there first. I would love a nice steelbook of Top Secret, a nice steelbook of Airplane to kind of match the Naked Gun one. But again, I like my options. So give us the steelbook, give us a slipcover, give us this box set if you want to do that. But hopefully this is not the only option to get those movies on 4K. But let me know if you're looking forward to that in the comment section. Also, we have a Terminator steelbook. We have the actual release date for the Terminator steelbook. This is coming on November the 19th. So we didn't have a official release date last time I discussed this. So I'm going to go ahead and bring it up now. We've got a Star Trek steelbook, guys. We got a Star Trek. What is it? Star Trek, the motion picture. Steelbook is coming out from Paramount, and this is coming out on November the 19th. So, look, I mean, I hope they do the Wrath of Khan because people were complaining they did the third one, a nice steelbook for that. So now they're going back and doing the original. Hopefully they end up doing a nice steelbook for the Wrath of Khan. But I don't know. This one doesn't look like it has a slipcover like the Search for Spock did. So that's definitely interesting. But if you're a Star Trek fan, you like the original motion picture, you're getting a steelbook. So get excited about that. We also have the official 4K and Blu-ray cover arts of Godzilla -1 and official release date of November the 19th. November the 19th, guys, is going to be a pretty banging day. I mean, we got Godzilla -1, we got Terminator on 4K coming out, and some other stuff that we'll get into in a bit that is coming out on this day as well. But this is a pretty popping day for physical media, is November the 19th. So Godzilla -1, it comes out on this day. And we got Beetlejuice that came out this weekend. It already has a 4K steelbook pre-order up on groove.com. And I believe it's on Amazon as well, but I think it's sold out on Amazon. It might be sold out on Groove as of right now, but this was up on groove.com. It's a glow-in-the-dark steelbook. So, I mean, that's cool. It looks like it glows in the dark. The whiteness right there will glow in the dark if you put it up against some lights and turn the lights off. It'll give you a nice glow-in-the-dark steelbook experience. So let me know if you're excited for that. But we've also got available to pre-order on Groove. We've got Blu-rays. We've got DVDs. We got 4Ks. We got a 2-film collection that is also available on there on DVD. So I don't know if they'll do a 2-movie 4K collection, Blu-ray collection, or what else they'll do with that. And we've got a 2-movie steelbook that is being put out overseas in the UK. So no like Not a lot of details on that other than it's being put out in the UK. So there you go, guys. All right, guys. Look, I'm trying to get through this. I really am. Let me take another drink. I was like, man, I think I'm okay to do this. I'm second guessing myself now, but I think I can get through the rest of this. All right, let's talk about the Shout. This is the main reason I wanted to do this video because there was so much that Shout Factory and Scream Factory announced last week. It was completely ridiculous the amount of titles that they announced. And let's start with Hush. We talked about this last week, and now it's official. We got Hush coming to 4K, and it's also when you look on Blu-ray.com, it shows 4K and Blu-ray. So I don't know if it's going to get a standard Blu-ray edition as well from Scream Factory, but I mean that would make sense for them to do also a Blu-ray version just for people that didn't want or don't care about getting this movie in 4K and maybe wanted to get it just on physical media. But Hush is coming 4K Ultra HD. This is in fact a 4-disc collector's edition. If you get on the actual Shout Factory website, you've got a special package edition right here, guys. And this comes with alternate slipcover. As you can see right there, you got 2 slips. And if you want to pay $90, you can get Mike Flanagan's signed autograph poster as well. So let's look at the details here, guys. You get a different cut on here. There's a new audio commentary. This is a 4-disc set, like I said, but you get 2 cuts. You get something that's called the Shush cut, which I'm not familiar with. I don't know if that's maybe a cut where nobody talks like the entire time. I don't know. I don't know exactly what that is. But there's a lot of different like special features that goes along with it. There's a new 2024 Shush cut audio mix that is going to be on that cut as well. So I'm definitely intrigued about that. But you got the new audio commentary, like I said, and you got 8 new interviews, guys, with the cast and the crew. So that is definitely really cool. New interview with Flanagan, his wife Kate Siegel. This thing is stacked. Like it, you can just tell that Flanagan like was really passionate about this release and put everything he had into it. And I love seeing that kind of stuff, guys. Like filmmakers that are embracing physical media and really pushing to get their movies on physical media. If we had more of that, then I don't think that the studios could dispute, putting some of these films out on physical media. It shows people, shows the studios that, this stuff is important because I don't feel like those people realize how important it is to some people. But some of these filmmakers, like, they're in this world with us. Like, they collect with us. They understand. So I think that the filmmakers like pushing for this stuff to happen is really awesome. We need more of that stuff. We need more people, like not just Nolan and Del Toro, but like everybody. Like I will never understand why a filmmaker would not want his work preserved on physical media. That doesn't make any sense to me. Why would you want to spend all of your time, in some cases a year, 2 years, to make a movie that could just be disposed at any moment? Like, of course you want your movie on physical media like that. And some directors, they just don't have the pull to do that. And I get that, but like, we need to have more filmmakers like Flanagan that are not like super like high up on the chain as far as filmmakers, but are high enough to get to push to make that happen. We need more filmmakers like Flanagan to really push to make that stuff happen because it just feels like they don't care. Some of them just don't care. And I honestly just don't understand why. So there you have it, guys. That's my diatribe on Hush. Probably talked more than I should have. Used more voice time than I should have used for that. But I that's something I think is super exciting, is getting Hush, which was a Netflix movie. I got corrected when I called it a Netflix original last week. I mean, I remember it being a Netflix original. I think regardless of where they got it from, like, yeah, not all of Netflix movies are made by Netflix. They are, licensed out and gotten from different filmmakers. Like, but The Irishman is still a Netflix original movie. Like, Glass Onion is still a Netflix original movie, even though it was in the theaters. And Ryan Johnson and Martin Scorsese brought those projects to Netflix. They're still Netflix originals because that's where they're at. That's where you can watch them. So when I say Netflix original, I don't mean that Netflix made it. I just mean that that is who has it and houses it and distributes it on streaming for people to watch. And Hush was absolutely that at one point. Then the rights expired, and then Mike Flanagan got the rights back, and then he was able to put out the physical release. We also got Dragon, the Bruce Lee story, which is pretty damn cool. I'll be honest, I'm not too familiar with this, but I think it's a biopic on Bruce Lee. So that comes out on November the 26th, and that's a 4K. So pretty cool. We got Rush on 4K, which is a Ron Howard film starring Chris Hemsworth. This comes out on November the 19th. I didn't watch this movie when it came out, so maybe I'll check it out now on 4K. Born on the 4th of July, which is a Oliver Stone, Tom Cruise classic. That is coming to 4K from Shout Factory. There's a lot of Shout Factory stuff. That comes out on November the 12th. We got Bones and All, which is a Luca Guadagnino film with Taylor Russell, Timothy Chalamet, and this one comes out on November the 5th. So I wasn't a big fan of this one, guys. I wasn't. It was okay, but I just wasn't a huge fan of Bones and All. So I don't know if I need that on 4K. We also got the Escape from New York 4K Steelbook with some great artwork done by my buddy Mexi Funk, who I enjoy a lot. I like his artwork. I heard some people pushing back against this artwork, saying it looked too much like the Expendables. I can see where you're coming from with that, but I still think it's pretty damn cool, and I like it a lot. And I'm fighting myself to rebuy this movie on 4K just for the Steelbook artwork, because I love the movie so much, and I would like to have a Steelbook of it. Sorry, I take another drink. So I may get this one at some point, but I think it's a good Steelbook. I like the Steelbook. Let me know if you do in the comment section. That comes out November the 5th. We also got another Krampus, the Naughty Cuts Steelbook right here. This is coming out November the 5th. So looks like Screen Factory, Shout Factory, they're re-releasing a lot of their movies, 4K Steelbook. So it does make you take a little pause. Like if you want to get a 4K from Screen Factory that you didn't grab before, and you're a Steelbook collector, like, will they put that out 4K Steelbook at some point? It's fair to say, but I also think it's cool to re-release some of these movies on Steelbook as well. I don't have an issue with it, but it does kind of suck, like if you just bought it or something. But if you bought it back 3 years ago when it came out, then I don't really think of it as a huge deal. But let me know if you're excited for Krampus, because Krampus came out, I think, in 2021, so that's 3 years removed. But let me know if you want to get this one. I don't think this Steelbook is that great, if I'm being completely honest. But let me bring up the Shout Factory website, because I'm going to need it to go into some of these editions we're going to talk about here in a second. And yeah, guys, we got the Dark Crystal coming out from Shout Factory. So we heard about Shout Factory getting the rights for the Dark Crystal and also Labyrinth a few months ago. And when we heard that, like, we knew it was going to be more than just a TV deal. We knew that some stuff was going to come from that, physical media wise, and it absolutely did. So we got the Labyrinth coming. We've got Dark Crystal coming. These nice, what look to be like big box set editions. Like, I don't know what this is. I'll be completely honest. Like, it's kind of strange. We're also getting Walmart Steelbooks as well of the Dark Crystal and Labyrinth. These are only available at Walmart, and I think that they're $34.99 to get these Steelbooks. But yeah, I just do not know what those box sets are going to entail, but I can show you the different packaging options that we're going to have with these. If you can bear with me for a second as I bring up the Shout Factory website. But let's start with Labyrinth real quick, guys. Let's start with Labyrinth. And I'm going to try to bring up, this is where I'm going to get lost and everything. So I think if I just let's just start with this one. So yeah, I mean, Shout Factory's like, oh, you think the Never Ending Story's bad? Well, let's show you what we got for the Labyrinth here. So you have the regular box set right there, which I don't know what that's going to have in it. Like, that thing looks like it could house a lot of the stuff that they're offering for extra, but this is $89.99 for this set. And also, guys, keep in mind that these two movies already have 4Ks. Like, they already both have 4Ks. So you're not buying these just for the exclusive 4K experience. Now let's get into this box set right here. This is a Labyrinth limited edition collector's set. You get a poster, you get a hex deck, you get a Prism sticker, and you get a maze game right there. And that's $127.97 to get that. But we're not done. We're not done, guys. We got another level that adds a snow globe. We got another level that adds a snow globe to the equation, and a hex deck, and a prism sticker, and a maze, and a poster, and all that stuff. And we're still not done. That's 180, by the way, 180.98. We got a $261 deluxe limited edition collector set. Like I said, you thought the Never Ending Story was bad for 190, How about 261.97? And this thing comes with a plushie, and it also comes with pins. So if you want to add a plushie and pins, you can pay $80 more to get this set. So, I mean, look, I understand going all out for these two movies, and the fan bases for these movies are pretty rabid. So the people that, will buy this stuff are the rabid fans of these movies. So, I mean, I get it. Like, you can probably get away with it because some people are going to buy this stuff because they're such fans of these movies. I'm not one of those people. Like, I like The Dark Crystal. Like, I watched that when I was a kid, but I've never seen Labyrinth. I'll be honest. I've never seen it. Never really had any desire to see it. I always heard about it growing up. I'm like, it just looks weird. So I never watched it. Now I do have it in the collection. I got it on just a standard Blu-ray, so I'll watch it at some point. But I definitely don't need to spend $261 on the Labyrinth. But people may look at me and I just spent $200 on the Never Ending Story, and they'll be like, "Why would you do that for that movie? Like, that movie sucks compared to Labyrinth." I grew up with Never Ending Story. Like, I love that movie. So I get it. Like, it's cool to have this kind of stuff for people that are fans and want to shell out that kind of money to get a nice collector's edition of a movie that they love. But I do think $261 is pushing it a little bit. I mean, it's pushing the boundaries, guys. Like, who's going next for one movie? Who's going next? Are we going to get some kind of special collector's edition from Second Sight that's $350? Like, what's the end goal here with some of these? But we also have Dark Crystal is also getting a limited edition collector set with a poster, prism sticker, and the hex deck. And I think this is $119.97. And we also got a package of the Dark Crystal that is a deluxe limited edition collector set that has a coloring book, pens, and all the other stuff that we talked about. And that's $190.96. Now, both of these come out on November the 19th, guys. So now November the 19th is a huge day for physical media. But $190.96 for this right here. And the Dark Crystal, I guess I didn't think the Dark Crystal was important enough to have a $260 set. So we do not get one of those sets like we did with Labyrinth for that. So, but there you have it, guys. Let me take that off of there. And I had notes wrote down too, guys. What is going on? I think we had a couple of other ones. Let's see. You have the Supernatural Shockers collector set. And then there's the Stephen Chow collection. So, I mean, Shell Factory just went all out this month for the month of November. Like, it is absolutely crazy, all the stuff they put out. But let me know what you're excited about and all the Shout Factory announcements in the comment section below. Okay, guys. Okay, let's bring up Bluray.com. We're getting some of the deals. I'll showcase some deals for you guys real quick. We got the Transformers Steelbook set. That thing keeps dropping. Like, they can't sell it. $65.68. We got Friday the 13th is $24.99, which I did watch. I've been watching a lot of movies this weekend. So hoping to review that when my throat gets a little bit better. Jaws on 4K is $11.99. 12 Angry Men, 1983. There were a lot of great deals this week. I put them all in my community tab on some Kino titles, some horror titles. So definitely go check out my community tab, guys. You'll see some more deals if they're still available. But the Last Crusade Steelbook is $17.98. In Bruges is $17.99. Evil Dead Rise is $13.99. So we still got a lot of the horror titles on sale. The Exorcist is $13.99. Pan's Labyrinth on 4K is $14.99. The Nun is $14.99. The Shining is $14.99. So still quite a few good deals going right now currently. on Amazon. So check out those links down below, guys, if you want to take part in any of those deals. And we will come back to this in a second, but let's go ahead and get into what's new this week. There's a lot of good stuff coming out. A lot of good stuff coming out this week, and I've watched a few titles that are coming out this week already, including The Stepfather is coming to 4K this week from Screen Factory for $32.99. So I actually watched that yesterday as well on 4K, and hopefully I'll be able to talk about that soon. We also got Wind River 4K Steelbook coming out. This is a Walmart exclusive Lionsgate Steelbook for $34.96. We got Kill coming out from Lionsgate on 4K and Blu-ray. The 4K is $42.99. The Blu-ray is $31.99. Hopefully that price drops a little bit. And the 4K Steelbook, which is shown right here, which is a freaking badass Steelbook, is $34.99. We've also got Horizon, an American Saga on 4K, guys. And this is coming out on 4K and Blu-ray from Warner Brothers for $29.95 for the 4K, $27.99 for the Blu-ray, and a 4K Steelbook, which is a Walmart exclusive as well, for $34.96. And let's see, we got The Strangers getting a 4K this week from Screen Factory for $32.99. We've got Inside Out 2 coming out, guys, on Blu-ray for $24.99 and a 4K Steelbook, which doesn't look great, in my opinion, for $44.96, guys. Oh, my goodness, $44.96. I think the Steelbook, though, is not just a Walmart exclusive. It's also available on Amazon as well. So definitely something to call out there. We've got Late Night with the Devil, guys. Late Night with the Devil. Getting a Blu-ray Steelbook from RLJE for $26.99. We got Knuckles getting a Blu-ray release, guys, and a 4K release. And this is coming out from Paramount. 4K for $33.49. Blu-ray for $21.98. And a Blu-ray Steelbook, which is shown right here. Well, no, hold on. I don't even know if I pulled the Blu-rays. I think this might be the Blu-ray Steelbook. I'm not exactly sure. But the 4K is right there. And then the Blu-ray Steelbook is $26.98. So not sure why they didn't do a 4K Steelbook. We also got All of Us Strangers is coming out from Criterion for $34.99. And this is a 4K right there. We got Dark Knight of the Scarecrow 2-movie 4K coming out from VCI for $31.85. We got a Batman 85th anniversary 10-film collection coming out from Warner Brothers for $162.39. Jeez. At least there's 10 films in that, though. We've also got The Antichrist coming out on 4K from Kino Lorber for $27.99, guys. So that's all I had pictured. Let's bring back up Blu-ray.com. And I apologize for the ads. Thought I was signed in. Oh my goodness, this report will live in infamy. Ken tried, but it just didn't come off very good. That's what people will say about it. Richard Pryor is getting a 4K this week, live on the Sunset Strip. This is coming out from Sony, I believe. $28.99 for that. We also got Black Belt Jones coming out from Warner Archive. The Walking Dead, The Ones Who Lived is getting a Blu-ray set. Viva La Muerta is coming out from Radiance Films. We've got To Kill a Masterminds coming out from 88 Films. We got The Primevals coming out from Full Moon. We got Ted Season 1 coming out from Paramount. We got Zoltan, House of Dracula, or Hound of Dracula, coming out on 4K from Kino Lorber for $27.99. Let's see. We also got Tremors 2 Aftershocks getting a re-release on 4K. We got Clock Watchers. We got Avenging Force. We got Totem coming out from the Janus film collection, I think, for $20.99. We got Doll Graveyard, Icons Fast and Furious, My Love Affair with Marriage, Dances with Wolves Steelbook, Rolling Vengeance, The Fabulous Four. Guys, we got good stuff. Spiral is coming out this week. Not the Chris Rock one, but Spiral coming out from Ronin Flicks for no price. No price for that. I thought that An Evening with Kevin Smith was also coming out this week. Oh, there it is. And there's no price for that, so it might be available somewhere else. That's his iconic stand-up special from the early 2000s is getting a Blu-ray release. So there you have it, guys. Look, I'm done. I'm spent. My throat is completely gone. Hopefully, I didn't destroy myself, my voice box, by doing this, but it gives me one more week to rest up for you guys. But hopefully, I'll still have some content going this week. But I had to keep it going with the physical media report. Almost had my wife do it for me. I was very close to doing that. I'm not sure how that would have turned out, but thank you all so much for watching. Like, comment, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and hopefully next week will be better, and we'll see you next time.